it's fantastic now that, a lot of question marks are going to be answered come fight night now for Jake Paul. He has been in the ring with a lot of UFC fighters, celebrities, stuff like that there, and men that are way past their prime, even in the UFC game and even in the MMA business. But I was watching the press conference, and at one stage, I just turned around and I says, fair play to Jake Paul. Like, for coming from the Disney Channel, and, I seen a thing recently on social media as well. Tommy Fury 4 years ago whacking the pads, and then Jake Paul doing like this TikTok dance or something. It's you gotta give him you gotta put your hands together for him, and give him a well done for the way that he has promoted himself, the way he has generated so much money in the sport of boxing. And a lot of people, yes, are against it, and think it's disrespectful to boxing. But at the end of the day, boxing's a business, and that's exactly what Jake Paul is doing. But the most important thing about it is he's giving back to the fighters that he's putting on his cards. Amanda Serrano, all these people that have fought on his cards, some of them have made more money fighting on his undercard than they have in their whole career. But this is a very, very interesting fight. I'm excited for this one. I do think it's going to be a difficult fight. I think, I'm really on the fence. I'm not going to sit on the fence. I'm on the fence, but I'm not going to sit on it. Because Jake Paul isn't, when you take the whole social media thing away from it, his Instagram and everything like that, when you take all that away, Jake Paul is good fundamentals in boxing. He's strong, he hits hard, and he's got something about him in boxing. Like, he's not, there's loads of fighters out there way worse than he is. But he is up against Tommy Fury, who is a legitimate professional boxer now. And at the start, I was thinking, geez, Jake Paul's last few performances have been very, very good. He's been impressive. I really looked up to Anderson Silva. I thought he was such a technically sound boxer, for MMA, for UFC. I love this style. I wouldn't be into the whole grappling thing in MMA. I get lost when that happens. But Anderson Silva, I always really liked him because of his style, standing up and everything. But the man was nearly 50 years of age, and he still took Jake Paul rounds and made it a difficult night for him. And if Jake hadn't got him out of there, what way was that fight going to go? So whenever I look at everything and round everything up, I have to go with Tommy Fury, because he is the legitimate boxer. Jake has never been in this environment before, in terms of being in the ring with somebody that actually knows boxing and has done it from day one. And not only that, the family that Tommy Fury is from, he has something about him. He has something in him, and I have a feeling that Tommy Fury is going to get the job done on fight night. I can't see Tommy Fury getting in there and just having it so easy and doing what he wants when he wants, and maybe taking Jake Paul out whenever he feels like he can. I think it is going to be a difficult fight for both of them. I think the first couple of rounds is going to be a real feeling out process, and they're going to try and see what each other's all about. And I'm sure Tommy's going to be like, is this guy for real? Is he a real fighter? And then he could possibly turn around and be like, gee, this guy's better than what I thought he would. And then Jake Paul thoughts could be running through his head as being like, geez, this is different than fighting old UFC fighters. So it's going to be very interesting. But I do think that Tommy Fury is gonna win. Method. I think Tommy Fury won some points.
Okay.
I think Fury won in points. Possibly could get a late stoppage, but I think if I'm gonna go Tommy Fury points decision win. Yeah, everything's going great. Training's going really well. I'm looking forward to this one now. It's exciting being back here in Ireland. The undercard was just announced there today as well. We've got some top class fighters on the undercard. It's a pleasure to be able to headline a show like this in the Republic of Ireland, put a show on for the fans, and especially for all the people that have travelled over the world to follow me. to be able to put one on now in Dublin for them, and for them just to from Donegal 2.5 hours, and maybe everyone from Dublin just maybe 20, 30, 40 minutes. So it's fantastic, and really excited, really looking forward to it. Tickets are absolutely flying out the door. There's still a few left, I think, but it's top class, and yeah, really excited for it. It's going to be some night in the National Stadium.